Welcome back to the Profits of IT, the show where leaders in IT and business share their truth bombs, lessons, and insights you won't get anywhere else. I'm your host, Jim Punzenberger, former MSP owner, author of $0 Advertising Strategies, and creator of the Managed Prospecting System, the only IT marketing agency that lets you write your own guarantee for us. Today, I'm joined by Brett. He is not just an IT and cybersecurity leader, he's also a scout leader, average hiker, and somebody who has personally proven what's possible when you commit to change. He has lost 120 pounds, and he brings that same mindset of execution and resilience into his approaches, the way he approaches technology and business. Brett, welcome to the show.
Hey, Jim, thank you very much for that great introduction. I'm really happy to be here with you and your audience. Thank you.
It's my pleasure having you. So, Brett, let's jump right into it. You've worn many hats in your career. Tell us a bit about your background and what drives you today.
Background, uh, I think a lot of it, I worked for a construction fabrication company and I learned a lot of uh, good good foundations from that organization about treating people well, respectfully, and and working with technology on a budget at the time and being a crackerjack. But also, I like tying in my scouting into how I approach life now, which you mentioned in the intro, how I lead my team and how I lead in all aspects. I follow this mindset of train them, trust them, let them lead. So I used to be the bottleneck. Let's face it, all of us can relate to this, that sometimes we feel like we need to do it all ourselves. And
Mhm.
I've really let go of that, following that mindset, empowering my team, training them, trusting them, let them lead. And it's really, amongst many things, tying into my own personal transformation of releasing 120 pounds. It's allowed my team to thrive and for me to have that time so that I could do what gives me more energy. Face it, doing all the tech work and doing all the quotes does not give me energy, but being able to have that time back to meet with my clients and do the proposals and do the one-on-ones and also have that time to go for a hike in the middle of the day, that's been liberating. So,
Sounds like it. So, every guest shares a truth bomb. What would you say is the biggest misconception you run into related to IT?
I I think the biggest one, if which I just was talking to an organization here a moment ago, is I'm too small to get hacked. And the truth is, you're not too small to get hacked. You're just too small to make the news. While I was on vacation, an organization that I know of somebody in my family contacted me, and their organization had $400,000 stolen from them. They
Mhm.
never thought it would happen to them. And we think we're on this island. Oh, they're never coming after me.
And it was
But
too small to
the
make the news, right? Like the
bingo,
$400,000.
bingo, and what it did to that organization, which was really heartbreaking, it just caused a lot of chaos and uncertainty, and and being not able to use the computer for a while. So that's the biggest myth. Like it can happen to anybody, and I'm on a mission to make sure people understand that. They
Yeah.
don't care. Yeah.
And the hackers don't really target, and mostly they're not targeting anybody specifically. They're just out there randomly trying to find basically computers that they can hack that, or
Yep.
networks that they can hack. I mean, I know computers is part of it, but like
Yep.
they're just out there searching and whatever they come across a computer that's vulnerable, they hack it.
Exactly. And I was using this analogy today with a client because somebody in their organization clicked on something, And I tie it back to that. Remember that old TV show, The Weakest Link?
Hmm.
It, I use this example all the time. It just takes somebody in the organization to be the weakest link, and they've enabled the threat actors in. And like you said, they don't care who they're going. It's a numbers game. Whoever clicks on it. Oh, and sometimes because they're casting a wide net, sometimes they strike gold and they get a major organization. So,
And if they just get $400,000, they're happy with that too.
oh, yeah, that was a good day for them, unfortunately. Um, So, uh, yeah,
So, you also talk about backups and even life routines like eating
yep.
um, get overcomplicated. Care to expand on that and how backups might relate to the biggest misconception?
Well, how many times your listeners can relate to this? How many times have you run into an organization said they had backups and they all of a sudden when they really need it, they find out it hasn't been backing up. I had this case where there was earlier about 6 years ago a nonprofit I get before I just supported them to help them out. I looked at their backup, set them up. They decided on their own to purchase new backup drives. They didn't test it at all. And then 6 months later, when the server crashed, they had nothing. They only got lucky for one reason, and that was because I left a hard drive in place at the time. But I like looking at it now, automating it and having systems in place and backing up into a secure data center and making sure it's tested. People don't people don't follow that, unfortunately, and it's our job to educate our clients to realize that a backup without being tested and testing the restore is just a dream, just a wish.
Well, shifting gears here,
Yep,
I heard that your superpower is execution.
yep,
Once you decide you fully commit,
yep,
whether that was losing 120 pounds or launching a new initiative, how did
yep.
you discover this ability and develop this ability?
I'm a person who's been constantly investing in myself and my mindset and reading and that, but it's also decision day. And so there's so many times along my journey. In fact, when I made the decision to totally transform my business and go all in with cyber first, I went to every single one of my clients and I said, effective November 1st, the plan you're on right now will no longer exist. That was very hard to do, but it was like if your listeners or if you have ever read Think and Grow Rich, it was my version of burning the ships. It was going all in, and I was scared. But surprisingly, when I put everything out there and had that belief in myself and that mindset, saying I'm going all in, I had a 70% conversion, considerable more amount of MRR, consistency for how we deliver service in the organization, which made it easier, which in turn made it better for our clients. And then we take that back to my own personal journey, decision day, which was October 2023. When I decided that enough is enough, I asked my coach, I said, Dave, I don't have time to go to the gym. He said, Brett, you mean to tell me you don't have time to go to the gym? You own your own business? And I told him something colorful, and he laughed. And I made that decision. I'm going all in, and I've lost 120 pounds. And I like saying the word release, Jim, because when you release something, it never comes back. When you lose something, you can find it.
Hmm.
So,
I like that thought of releasing, not losing.
bingo. Yeah. But I gained my life back, and also everything in my business has run considerably better
So
because
you
I've
lost your
really,
life and then you released the weight and
yeah.
gained your life back.
I'm a man who's reclaimed my identity, and in turn helping. helping my team, and I know other people have started because of my journey, but we show up even better because I've really embraced that other mindset of what I said about this, what I've learned from scouting: train them, trust them, let them lead. So,
So, so Brett, what projects are you working on right now that you're excited about?
uh, right now we're doing a couple of technical or just personal.
I
Uh,
guess both.
so,
Maybe
so
mention one personal and mention a technical project. I think you also mentioned something about AI.
yeah, so one big thing, at least on the personal, I've decided to launch my own group coaching to help men and women reclaim their own personal identity. So I've been working on that. I'm quite passionate about it. I'm working towards launching it. I feel that I have the story to tell and help people. And then on the other side, on AI, I'm doing a presentation in the North, but I'm and embracing AI and empowering my team to be AI first. So we've given our team AI. I've trained them how to create their own master prompt, and the question we ask ourselves is, how can AI help me do this better? In a world that we live in right now, where we have that much knowledge at us, it's so important for us to embrace it and use it, not to replace our thinking, but to enhance it so we can do better and deliver exceptional service.
And I heard something about an AI readiness assessment, I think you mentioned when we talked earlier. What
Yeah,
that?
I'm working on that, an AI readiness assessment. Uh, it's pretty much ready to launch, and working on another version of that for a high level cybersecurity assessment as well. So that AI the AI readiness assessment is so important. How many people, how many organizations, our clients, when you talk to these business owners, some of them say we're not using AI. Surprising. Guess what? 70% of your team is. So helping them recognize that and how to use it securely and how to empower the team to use it more effectively.
Yeah, I think I can see that where um, their team is using it in not without any guidance from the organization, and it might be good, it might be bad.
Yeah, no guardrails and no parameters of what we're allowed to upload or or even training on how to use it effectively. I believe in garbage in, garbage out. So if you at least train your team and give them a readiness assessment on how they can use it effectively, then they're just going to go further faster.
So if somebody's a small business owner, maybe that they're just realizing that they need to embrace AI in their business and would like an assessment, or maybe they're concerned about cybersecurity. What would be a great way of getting in touch with you?
So if you, two ways, find me on Instagram or LinkedIn, Brett Gallant. Uh, for for the audience that is not in our industry, if they DM me 15 ways, I'll send you a document, 15 ways that you can take action on your organization's cybersecurity. We'll have a conversation. I love connecting with people. I think your network is your net worth. We're stronger together when we get to know each other and help each other. So.
So 15 ways document is what if you DM 15 ways, you'll send them the document.
Yep. Yep. Happy to do that.
Well, Brett, thanks for joining us today and sharing not just tech lessons, but mindset lessons that I think everybody even could it will benefit from. And Until next time, I'm Jim Punzenberger, your host. This is Brett. And
Thank you. Yeah.
Stay bold, stay sharp, and keep building. Bye for now.